Alright, so the Bleach game has finally come out, and you know, on the first day of its release, the game was obviously very enjoyable as people are finding their characters in the game and seeing what their combos are like. But just like most games, at least with like Sparking Zero, if we compare it to that, the more time goes on, the more cheese that ends up getting discovered, or the more things that you find are not even fair in the game. So Sparking Zero has their UI Goku and Whis and all those kind of things. And this is the character for this game. People like Renji, and I'm assuming probably Kamamura. I haven't actually gone against someone using Kamamura yet, but characters like Renji are just ridiculous because firstly, in his normal form right here, you see he has so much guard damage, it's insane. And the thing is, he plays like a mid to long range game, so he can just keep on doing that and you can't really do much. Obviously what you can do is you can do your flash step, but as you can see, the reverse gauge doesn't build up super quick. So yeah, cool, you can do one flash step, but then for the rest of the time, if you're on the outside, then he's just going to keep on breaking your guard. So you see, I've almost lost my guard already. Now I did play this guy, oh not this guy, I played someone else that was using Renji as well, so I kind of already have an idea about how Renji's play. And yeah, this guy basically did the same thing. It's basically just this is his kit. And so I try and play the counters, and I'll try and do like my flash steps in to avoid it. But again, like I said, you have to try and manage your resources, but you can't because you have to block these hits. And then you see there's the first guard break. You need to block the hits if you don't have the reverse gauge to deal with it. Now here I made a big mistake, that's on me, you know, that's fine. But my main thing is still just that Renji is too much on this game. And the thing is, this isn't even a problem. Like, yes, this is annoying, but you can see that you can get around it somewhat. The problem is when he goes into his Bankai form. Because once you go into that Bankai form, you can't really do anything. And it's a full heal, which is probably the thing that I don't understand the most. For some reason, Renji gets a full heal when he uses his Bankai, as well as the hyper armor and the fact that you actually can't do anything. Like, I think there should be like a limit for the hyper armor. Like maybe if you hit them like a certain amount of times, then it will stun them and you can actually hit them. Next thing, I can't even counter with my move there, so I was like, wow, that's a big surprise. This is like the only move that I have that can actually do something about it. That's my distance. Obviously I went into my Bankai here because I want to take three stocks. That way I can beat him 3 times and it's game over. But yeah, the thing is, it's still just like a ridiculous fight going up against this character. Now there are some problems with characters like combos not linking properly. So like you saw there with Gin there, I tried to do my light attack after the breaker. It doesn't work because he doesn't have the range. You have to go for a heavy, but I'm pretty sure that the heavy can get blocked. So then I actually don't think there's anything I can really do in that situation. Again, I'm gonna have to go and I guess try things out a little bit more, just a bit more practice online. But yeah, so yeah, we are aware of his tactic, and I can't even punish him with a light attack there. So then I'm pretty sure I realized this later on, so then I start going for the heavy attack. But then, yeah, the heavy attack I'm pretty sure can be blocked. So then it's kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do in that situation? And also, I guess I'm trying to get used to the connection because when I see the move coming, I try and block like just before it comes, and I always get hit. So like, I guess I have to block even sooner, which is like, you know, fair enough. The buttons are very weird in this game because there've been plenty of times where like my buttons definitely do not come through, and I should put my controller overlay on just so that I can actually have my evidence as per usual. But there's just been plenty of cases where my moves or like my knockaway move, the red move, doesn't come out, and then I end up not getting the stocks taken from them because I didn't finish the combo. But it's like, bro, I'm literally pressing the button, why is it not working? There are some things as well that I just don't understand why they're not true combos on some characters. It's really weird. So maybe I think I do it in this video where I will do my tilt, not my tilt, I'll do my signature move, which is where I do like the stab with my sword from long distance, and I actually can't follow that up with a flash step, which I don't understand. So you see again, I do get a lot of whiffs because I keep forgetting my light's not going to hit them, it has no range, which is obviously accurate to the show, I get that, but what do I do in that position then if I can't do my lights and then the heavies don't work? It's very interesting. Like I said, the game itself is like, it's pretty fun, but there are just some big issues that I don't like, and I don't really have a lot of faith in Namco, Bandai Namco. You know, after what they do with Sparking Zero and how this game is right now, I don't know. I'm just pretty doubtful, but you know, we'll see what happens. It's early days for Bleach, but if Bleach stays exactly as it is right now, in all honesty, this game does not have a chance at surviving for a long time, even though this is like the only Bleach game that we've had in however many years, because these issues are pretty strong, and it's going to be tiring, because I mean, I was even tired of it. You know, the game's only been out for like 2 days, but I'm tired of dealing with some of these characters already, Renji being one of them, because unless you're using like certain characters that are built to counter him like throughout his whole kit, then there's nothing you can really do. So I won the first match, you know, lovely jubbly, and then you're gonna see that these other 2 matches, you know, spoiler alert, I didn't win, and you're gonna see why for yourself. It's just there's not really much you can do. So yeah, we're gonna strike back here. Do some damage. Yeah, extend our combo. Extend the combo again. So like, all this isn't really much, you know. This is a normal match. Cool. We know what he's gonna do. I tried to block again, but again, like I said, blocking on this game feels really weird. Where like I just have to be like super early. I can't just kind of like do like a perfect parry sort of timing. Is kind of strange. I didn't know that he could do a flash step on a breaker, but you know, good on you. Yeah, at this point, see, I can't do anything here because I don't have enough reverse gauge to do a flash step, so I just have to deal with this. Yeah, if he gets me with a guard break there, okay. So yeah, you see what I'm talking about, where like, you know, once your gauge is gone, you can't really do anything, so like you just have to kind of just not use your gauge in most cases. Now, I did remember that I did have my flash step move there. Not my flash step, my up triangle, which is this move here. That is a good move. So that helps a lot. So like, you know, I figured that out. I have that move there. That can get in real close. That's good. Go for a poke there. Go for it. Looks like we're playing really well here. Okay. Yep. He's just playing the long range again. That's what you'd expect. Now I'm playing range because I know that my move here is longer than his. I'm going to backstep. And then I noticed that he's going to flash step when he can. So now I'm aware of that. I'm prepared for it next time. So, cool. Take your stocks here. 2 stocks. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Okay, 9-7. Not too good. Okay. So yep, he's just chipping away at my guard here. I decide to go and awaken because I want to take 3 stocks when I take him down to his low reishi. So it's better to do that. Like, I do like to have my Bankai. Oh, I do like to have my Bankai normally as like a guard break, but since I knew that literally right here I was gonna finish a combo and take him into low HB, I can now take 3 stocks, which is basically what I need to be able to beat him 3 times. You know, I want to have 3, 3, 3. If I took 2 stocks, then that means I have to do 2, 3, 3, 3, and that's just not good. So I might as well just yeah, well, I either do 2, 3, 3, 3, or like I have to go all the way to a soul break. This way I don't have to go for a soul break. Okay, so yep, the range, but I can't do anything really. Okay, nice. I forgot that actually that's only a counter. Okay, he's playing the range game again. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Nice. Knock him away. Get some extra damage in. Things are looking pretty good for us right now. Looking pretty good. Oh, the range is insane. The range is insane. All right. Now at this point, I remember I started trying to cancel my move, but my move isn't canceling. You can cancel that move by stepping. But this is what I'm saying, like the game is being weird where my inputs aren't actually coming out, because I tried it plenty of times where I'm trying to step out of that move and it's not doing it. So again, I'm trying to step because I'm trying to bait his flash step and it's just not working. Like, I don't understand why it's not working. Like, I could see he had the reverse gauge for it, so I was like, he's gonna do it. But yeah, the game just wasn't allowing me to do it. So now I'm playing the range again. Okay. Yep, I tried to follow up with a light attack. It doesn't work. See, it's hard to remember that kind of thing. Okay. Nice. We follow up here, and now we can... Oh! Now, I hope that you paid attention to his health. Because if I finished that combo, I would have taken the 3 stocks off of him. And now I have to deal with this. So, what do we deal with? Let's take a look, huh? Yeah, full health. And, like, look at that. He's got chip damage and he's breaking my guard. And anyone that has played this game already and has gone up against Renji knows that there's nothing you can do here. You just have to block. Which is, this is what I say is very dumb. Like, I can't do anything. Look, I'm about to lose 5 stocks, by the way. So I tried to counter, but it doesn't matter because it's a 2-part. And now I've just lost 5 stock for this. Bam, 5 stock. So as well as having his madly oppressive first form, his Shikai form. Oh, look at that. Now my guard is broken. Yeah, I stepped in. Does that mean anything? Not really. Look, because he's just got hyper armor. Okay. We've almost got our guard back. I guess I can go back on defense again, right? Yeah. Take the chip damage and all that. That's fantastic. Yeah. Beautiful. So I lost 5 stock because of that. And I couldn't even attack him back, and he got full health back. Oh, we're about to lose on timeout. That's how we lost, huh? And yep, I again forgot I can't do my light attack. You hate to see it, huh? So there you go. That is my first loss to this guy. And yeah, we have one more match before he leaves. Obviously, because he won the set, I guess. Maybe he wants to try another character, or he wants to keep on playing like this online. I don't know. But yeah, I wonder how this match went. I wonder what conspired. You know, what did I have to deal with in this match that made me lose again? So yeah, we start like this. Guard break, because we already know he's gonna block. Now we're gonna awaken, try and get some damage off at the start because I already know what the gimmick is. He counters me, and that's a counter. That's a counter. I was surprised because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm blocking, aren't I? And that hit me. Now I'm playing the range because I already know. And look, this is me trying to practice because like I just did it. And I was like, bro, let me just see if it's consistent. Because I want to know what I did wrong. Even though I know I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, we counter and we didn't even reach. Like, insane. Okay. Yeah. So, yep. He's just playing the range game. Not really much I can do. I don't have the resources to get in there. So, yeah, we just have to keep playing like this. I can't do anything. Like, dude, the movement is so limited in this game. It's actually sad. So, look, there we go. I finally get a flash step in. And look, you see how we recovered? I could have been hit there. That makes no sense. So, like, bro, my light attack wouldn't have hit. But when I go for a heavy attack, that wouldn't have hit either. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. And then that's my way to get in. It is a very good move. I do have to remember to use that with getting a lot more. And yeah, we're doing a lot of damage here. We're doing very good right now. This is a very good position that we're in. Now, I do notice he's got 1 bar again, so I'm going to try and bait it. See, that's me. Look, I got a strike. He got a strike back. So I tried to counter around it. I tried to play around. Look, there. I tried to knock him away. It didn't work. So again, this is where I'm just really confused because I'm just like, bro, I don't really understand what's going on with my buttons here. Okay. And then we're going to go again. And there we go. Now I finally get it. And I said at this point, I'm just like so annoyed at the fact that I'm just noticing all my buttons not coming through. So there we go. We've taken 2 stocks. All right, we're going to play at range again. Now, look, I'm prepared. Look, I'm prepared. And I didn't even get the counter. I got strike backed again. Dude, I was so prepared for it. So it's like, is that a timing thing on my part? Because I was ready for it. So I don't understand why I didn't actually get the counter. Okay, and then we're going to get punished here. That's fine. Then we punish him back. Oh, but my light attack doesn't hit there. But then my heavy attack wasn't hitting earlier. So like, bro, what am I supposed to do? Your guess is as good as mine. I should get punished here. Yeah. You get punished, and now we're gonna lose 2 stocks here. And you already know that 2 stocks is not a good look, because you already know once he goes into his awakening, then that's another 5 stock. And then that's gonna be 7 stock down, and then if it goes to a timeout, I may not be able to do anything about it. Okay, so we're waiting, we're gonna counter it. Yeah, we counter it, getting close. And look, see, that's what I'm talking about, see? You can block. So we're like, what am I supposed to do in that position if you can block? You can block my heavy, but my light attack doesn't reach you either. What is he supposed to do? So yeah, I obviously awaken because like I just need the extra bit of help. Yep, he's gonna play that range game. I'm gonna try and do a sidestep. Yeah, we were ready and strike back. So me being ready meant nothing. We still just aren't getting it right apparently. So the thing is, like, you know, you can say maybe it's a bad matchup, but it just feels like things just don't work how they're supposed to in this game. Like, bro, my combo shouldn't drop. And look, that didn't connect. We go for a punish, and oh look, right when I was about to take him down another 3 bars, what happened? Awakens, and oh, you guessed it, he is back at full health. So he's back at full health at 7 stocks and hyper armor that I can't do anything about, and I'm getting chip damaged as well. Pretty insane. Yeah, there's the guard break. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Yeah, there's not really much I can do. I'll try to sidestep. You can't sidestep. Now I got my guard back, so I guess I can stay alive for a little bit longer. I try to let my guard come back. It doesn't come back because there's not enough time. Yeah. Nothing. There's nothing you can do about this. And yeah, I did a counter just to try and last a little bit longer. And then I try to sidestep, and you can't sidestep it. You can't sidestep any of it. And for that, I lost 5 stock. That's lovely. Okay. So now again, we are in a very bad position because he is at 7 stock and full health, and I'm at 2 stocks. Can I make a comeback in 18 seconds? Of course not. So yeah, you can see that there wasn't really much that I could do. Maybe you could say in the second game I could have done better, but in the third game, I think I played that pretty well. But you can still see that there is a massive difference in the amount of stocks that he has and I have. And there was just nothing that I could do about it. So yeah, that is currently kind of the state with Bleach. And I do think it is pretty stupid. These hyper armor giant characters that you can't do anything about. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on Bleach right now. Hopefully they fix these things, but like I said, this is Bandai Namco and they have not shown me anything promising recently, so yeah, we'll just see what happens. But if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You'll see more content, whether it's this game or other games, because this game has some problems. But anyway, have a great day, y'all. Peace. Y'all look amazing.